Football Power Hour.
Hey, what is good? What's up? Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to just welcome you warmly to the Football Power Hour. It's that favorite time of the week, where we gather and talk about football, play a few games. I have a squad. I have a lineup with me. And before I bring my lineup in, I want to just say happy shout out to you for making it this far at the end of the week. You deserve a pat on the back for that. So, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let me say I have a red army with me, and let me go and say one go. I'm gonna bring them all in. We got Kudus, Reese, Mick, and Jarvis in the building.
Well, I've got a special party trick. So just gonna do that, and then just for your viewing
don't
pleasure.
strip down naked, please. Come on,
No,
man. Don't do it for Monty.
I've got something you don't have. So
we don't want to see your hairy chest, like Ryan Giggs.
Right. What are you doing, Reese?
beep.
Ooh,
Beep.
Nothing's going on right now.
Beep, beep.
It's going slow, like the takeover of the Man United sale. What's going on?
That's what happens when you own an electric standing desk.
Nice.
Impressive, Reese. Impressive. I thought you were going to do a Ryan Giggs set, display your hairy chest there, man. Come on.
Nah, you're all right.
No. We want to keep it PG. Because we got 47 people tuned in right now, ladies and gentlemen. I just want to say, hit the like button. I want to also just say, let's give a shout out to Jimmy in the building. Jimmy says became a YouTube member of the MUFC Realist TV.
Yeah, we're co-streaming, Poppy, so you know that,
Yes. Welcome. Shout out to you, Jamie. Shout out to Lucky also in the building. Lucky says, yo, let's Sancho, McTominay, or Maguire. Which one are we getting rid of? Sell all three. All right, we're going to talk about all that. Shout out to Lucifer in the building.
Good morning, everyone.
Yeah.
Oh, Poppy, so you're part of MUFC Realist TV as well, but this is Poppy's channel, so Poppy is leading the show today. He's the game host.
Yes.
So Mick is off day today, drinking his coffee.
Hey.
And Reese is going to do a full Monty, what he promised, so... You can leave your hat on.
Oh my goodness. Reese, let's save it for the end. Save it for the end of the stream. If you want to see it, make sure you stick around. And
everyone just leaves before the end.
Right, exactly. Or just leave before the end. Sancho, McTominay, Maguire, our link moves away soon. Aston Villa, Newcastle, Roma, West Ham. All right, there's a lot of transfer talk going on, but I just want to just go ahead and be like, I'm privileged. We have the Men United family right now gathered here. Guys, what's the latest right now? It's Friday. Is the Glazer Kane over or what?
Oh, guess what? What's the latest? You know what the latest is?
Not yet. If you take it from a realistic approach, that's what I'm just going to do the whole way through. Pardon the pun. It's nowhere near done yet. Like, let's be real. Like, I said it for a joke yesterday. I was on a podcast the other day. I think Jarvis will actually agree with me. I think Jarvis was watching. I said it for a joke. This takeover will not be complete until after the summer. And I found it quite ironic and a bit of a coincidence, by the way, that after I said that, a leading journalist actually put out this takeover will be completed after the summer, and it was the Times. So I'm like, I am not a source, by the way. I'm not an ITK. I'm not a source. I gave an educated guess because I work in finance, but I said it for a laugh.
Here's what's going on, Here's what's going on. Like, you have these so-called football journalists on the football transfer side.
They're everywhere.
Arguing against Reuters, which is a financial institution. You have the leading chief correspondent. They've been going, not having it. I'm putting
it's humor.
Stories.
It's my personal delight.
And they all like, they're all ganging together. This is not true because they've been spinned by Neil Ashton. Like, they've been calling it Neil Ashton. Neil Ashton don't like that. This has been leaked. This is coming out information. Rain Group don't like it either. Therefore, it's feeding the information. No, nothing is happening. Nothing to hear. Keep clicking on these stories. Well, Financial Times has been putting out 7 times at least, adding on to the story. And the guy the guy is a leading chief editor in IPOs. He's the one that you go to. Obviously, this is in New York. This has been briefed by Rain Group, 100%. And then you see Qatari stories. You see bloody Rio Ferdinand coming out and sticking his neck out. So
I think the one thing we all know, and this is a certain concrete, is like there is such a long way to go, but I think people are forgetting just one little detail. 3 letters, NDA. NDA. They are so crucial to this. Like, so much is being said, but so little is going to be mentioned. It's not going to be as transparent as people want it to be, because there's a lot that people physically cannot say, and it's legal. Like, it's an illegal issue. And when you look at it from that perspective, I bet, and I say this confidently, we only know about 5% of the whole takeover process. Like, we know the names of who wants to buy the club. We know the value. But we don't know.
The latest for me
that.
is the clown show today. Is the media war basically coming out to say, I want to be the first to break the story. Like, I want to win the Pulitzer Prize. You know,
I'm waiting to see who the first person to become the chief constable of the morality police. I want to know who'll be the first appointed chief constable, because that's more my concern. Because I'm at that point where I'm actually physically done with football Twitter. Like, I'm pretty much
at this stage it's probably Miguel Delaney. He's probably the CEO of Morale FC or Morale Police FC, isn't he?
Yeah.
That guy is.
I'm just waiting for Radio then Karma Police song. You know what I mean, Jarvis? You know what I'm talking about.
You know me, lads. We've been on shows together, and I've consistently said I don't care who the owner is. I just hope they give a shit about the club. But I am actively avoiding the takeover conversations.
No, but I want the journalists to actually give a shit about us fans, because they don't give a shit about us fans. If you give shit about our fans, you wouldn't fucking cause this problem in the first place.
I don't think it's a journalist's job to give a shit about the fans. I think their job, like, we're in a cruel world. Their job is to report the news as they're getting it. And I know
depends on what journalism is nowadays. I mean, before
even they do have like NDAs amongst both parties, but there is news coming out. There's news that the Glazers or United themselves won't put out through the journalists. There's news that Sir Jim Ratcliffe's PR campaign are going to put out. There's news that Qatar is going to put out. So we are
much information coming from different sources, but it's conflicting stories at the end of the day. Where it comes from the horse's mouth, I believe more in Reuters than it comes from a football journalist. Stick to reporting on transfer news and football stories, but not when it comes to Reuters don't have a bone. Reuters don't have a dog in a fight to pick here. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. But see, the thing is, I think one thing we can say is concrete would be the fact that at this point in time, it's clear that Qatar is leading. And this is evident by, like you said, Reuters coming out. It's evident by the prediction that there will be a full sale and the stock price being manipulated up and down. We've also seen that Qatar has actually registered the 9-2 Foundation as an official business in the UK as well. And I mean, if they're going that far in, because we heard that, both Sir Jim and Qatar are going to the next step, whereby when the Glazers pick an owner or pick a winner per se, it's very simple, it's quick to go. So, registering the business, getting all these things done are the next steps in progressing along that process. So for me, I think it's down to the Glazers. I mean, pick which billion do you want. It's not that hard. Which money do you want? Just pick.
It's end of the day, like, as long as this drags on, the more clicking engagements you get, right? This is Glazenomics. But another thing that I want to pick up, which is hot from the plate, is David De Gea potentially going to the Sandbox in Saudi Arabia. Big money.
I saw that rumor. I don't know. Now that the conversation is back again, or maybe is Dean Henderson maybe going to stay? I want to hear what Jarvis is at with all this stuff. Like, would you have, if David De Gea leaves, who would you have as a replacement? How do you feel about that?
Yeah, to be honest, I'm happy that De Gea is leaving. He has been a good servant during all these years, but now it's time to leave. He's not up to the modern game of football. So for me, we have a lot of goalkeepers that can fill the role, as we saw in the Champions League final. Onana is looking brilliant, and we have the Milan keeper, we have the Porto keeper, we have there's a lot of goalkeepers. For me, lately, I've been studying a little bit and found out that there's a goalkeeper in Nice, a young. He's not French. He's from Africa. I'm not sure which country, but he's quite good. Do you know the name, Mick? I'm looking for.
Who?
I was talking about him in the chat earlier today.
I've been busy, man. Today I've been switched off a bit. No,
the only other goalkeeper.
I'm not an AI machine plug into the Matrix.
You said which team does he play for, Jarvis?
The only other one I can
Nantes,
think of.
Nantes.
Oh, Alban
Nantes.
Lafont. Alban Lafont.
Yeah,
Lafont. Yeah.
he was.
He's a
really
decent
good.
goalkeeper. Decent
And he's
goalkeeper.
he's not that expensive either. It's like 10 to 15 million. So he's achievable, and he has only, I think he has 1 year left on his contract. So
Word.
I think I might be the only one who feels a bit opposite to how most United fans feel right now in terms of De Gea.
Really? Go ahead.
Yeah, because see, I'm going to take a little bit of a backstory. So, obviously, under the Glazers, we're used to not replacing players properly. I mean,
Correct.
Herrera left, no replacement. Pogba left, no replacement. Matic went, no replacement until last season when we got Casemiro. Cavani left, no replacement. Lukaku left, no replacement. Ronaldo left, no replacement. So now we're having De Gea leave again. And my issue with this is, okay, even with De Gea staying, we still needed a backup keeper because I don't know about you guys, but I'm not comfortable with having Tom Heaton or Dean Henderson as my second option keeper next season. So even with De Gea staying, we still needed a backup keeper. Now with De Gea probably leaving, I think we need two keepers. And then maybe it's just me, I'm maybe a bit nostalgic, but I'm used to, Manchester United when our legends finish and, to thank them for their service, they have testimonial matches, they say proper goodbye. Ever since the Glazers, I think the last person that got that was it Michael Carrick?
Rooney, Carrick.
Rooney
That's
even,
it.
yeah.
Correct,
That's
yeah.
it. So I'm not really comfortable with it. I think we could still get a year out of De Gea. He signs a reduced wage contract, he goes to the bench, or he becomes, he helps that new keeper transition. And also the goalkeeping position for Manchester United especially is such a vital role that I think in the history of our club, only maybe 3 players have actually done a very good job. And whether we like it or not, David De Gea is one of those players. So he is a club legend. And I think it's a bit unfair that everyone has attributed United's downfall and our lack of trophies over the years down to David De Gea.
I'm in the same mindset as you. I think it's wrong to lump all the blame on him. Like me personally, I would rather, like, if we'd won the Europa League, for example. Obviously we blew it against Sevilla, but if we'd won the Europa League, I'd be like, you can leave on a high. You know what I mean? Like that would have been the perfect time to say, you know what, 3rd place, 2 trophies. Fantastic servant.
You collected the Golden Glove. You can go, and also he's the last player under the Fergie era he's the last player in United to have won a Premier League trophy. So that has to.
Especially because Phil Jones is never involved, and he's obviously been released. So even he turned in a testimonial.
I think in the last 4 or 5 years, De Gea has collected Player of the Year at least 4 times. I mean, people forget all these things because they're so into modern football. Let's play the new way. Let's do this. Let's do that. But we have to give De Gea his credit. This season, he has improved a lot. Whether it's from playing up from the back or the transition of play or whatever. Yes, we take more notice of it, but from where he was before to where he is now, I see a massive improvement as well. So he could have done a job for us, I think.
I do agree with you on that thing. I mean, like, for me, like, I've never been interested in the goalkeeper conversation because I've always believed the most important thing is we're still shit in midfield, we're still shit in attack, and our defence is one Lisandro Martinez next leg break or ACL break when he comes back, and we're humped again because Varane will get injured as well, which is a shame. Exactly. Like our defence, our whole team apart from De Gea in this circumstance easily can be injured. Like Luke Shaw had a decent season last year, but he's still injury prone, whether people want to accept it or not. Casemiro is a fantastic player, but his tendencies to go in and make ridiculous challenges cost us games because he gets stupid decisions and he's sent off really quickly. Fernandez can be all over the place, and he's a good player, he's an effective player, but when he's not in the position we need him to, we're technically a man down. And we already know the situation with Martial. He's not even a football player. Like Rashford,
he's modelling now.
Yeah,
Rashford. See his recent pictures.
I would rather if we like if De Gea stays and a reduced contract, I would rather we go and get another goalkeeper anyway to at least challenge and force him out. I think we've made a mistake letting Tottenham go for David Raya. For me, I would have went for this player already exclusive to the league. It would have been easier going for a Premier League goalkeeper that actually knows what he's doing, not Jordan Pickford.
I mean, at the end of the day, goals win you games, and I get it that when we're conceding, everyone's frustrated. But if you look at the season before under Ole, we used to concede 3, but go out and score 4, and nobody cared
complained.
about. Yeah, nobody complained. Nobody cared about David De Gea. I use City as a very good example because everyone thinks, City the best team in the world, Edison the best goalkeeper. But to me, he's actually very shit. I actually think Ortega is a better ball playing keeper than him. Now it might be a hot take, but I do. But because he's not put under a lot of pressure, he's not facing a lot of shots. He's up there as well, one of the best goalkeepers in the world. Whereas his weaknesses are just covered by the team, and it's the opposite for us.
For me, Mainan and Courtois are the best 2 goalkeepers in world football.
Yeah. I actually posted it out today. My 2 keepers would be Mike Magnan and then Gavin Bazunu as a backup because that kid has something special about him.
I guess it's kind of refreshing at the end of the day that we are now. It seems like the goalkeeper position will get a little bit of more priority than it originally was going to get as we were going into the summer. So hopefully,
it's easier to replace a top goal scorer than it is to replace a top goalkeeper. I mean, look at
but then it
also
gives Ten Hag an opportunity to get somebody to develop too, because that was one of those things. So it's like at the end of the day, imagine if we picked up, say, Matt Turner from Arsenal. He's really good. If you watched him in the World Cup, he's an American who really had a very good performance and playing with his feet, and he just got disappointed.
Did he play in the game against Mexico? Was he the goalkeeper against Mexico? Because he won 3-0 the other night, didn't he?
Yeah. That's somebody who's underutilized. But go ahead.
United fans have the time for us to go get a goalkeeper that we can develop, though? Because, I mean, the moment that goalkeeper makes a mistake, the United fan base are going to turn on him like that. And then they'll be saying, we should have kept De Gea. He could have been number 2. We have no backup, blah, blah, blah. And then that goalkeeper is under pressure, which is why I say the United goalkeeping position, bro, it's straight into the deep end, and if you can't sink or if you can't swim, you're gonna sink. And then we're going through getting another keeper the year after and changing. I mean, Klopp went through Karius and another keeper,
Karius, Mignolet, and one other thing for Alisson.
Yeah,
Pep went through a few keepers as well. So
Claudio Bravo and Caballero before he finally got Ederson. So I mean, people are too quick to dismiss De Gea, I think. But look, thank you for being our servant. You've done us proud. You've made great saves. You've embarrassed Arsenal, which is brilliant. So yeah, thanks for your service. And I suppose we have to move on. It is what it is.
Talking about moving on, I want us to move on quickly into this game that we're going to play today. I'm always packing a quiz every Friday. So this is the time when we have to pick a name, think about the name, my friends. When we come back, I want to just say, we're going to just go straight into it. I want to have you have your names ready. So shout out to you, Dan in the building. Dan says hello, Mick and Jarvis and everybody that's been commenting. I'll highlight your.
Dobro večer, Miloš.
What does that say?
Good evening. Dobro večer. Dobro večer. Everyone learn dobro večer. That means
Buena notte.
Dobro večer, Milos. Dobro večer. Dobro večer. Big up, Papi Legend. Big up, Simon. Anyway, and I see you, Joe Blackman in the building. I see Brush as well. I see Nile as well, and Benidre. We will be right back. Stay with us. Make sure you hit the like button, by the way. It is the Football Power Hour. Friday Happy Hour. Let's Bruno Fernandes! All right, gentlemen. So what names are we competing with today? Reese, are we going with Devils Rising again?
I'm going with No Ties Bind.
No,
because I'm not here to draw this time.
Okay, all right. Oh yes, you had a draw. You had a draw last time you were here.
Last minute draw as well.
I'm still back-to-back winner. Can I take the treble?
This is the only person to win it back-to-back. So I'm
going for the treble.
So is it Treble FC? What name are you going with?
No, I'm going to go with Bring Back Russo, BBR.
BBR. Okay, all right. What about you, Jarvis?
Yeah, just go with the Cockers Red Devils.
Okay, yeah, Caucus Red Devils. I like it, and the other champion in the building too, Nick.
Me?
Yeah,
Me?
which name are you?
It's Friday
Baldy's
happy
best.
hour. It's Friday happy hour wherever you're drinking. Plus the takeover. What better way to choose a name like shake it up?
Okay.
Easy
Yeah.
Taylor Swift. Easy Taylor Swift.
What Taylor Swift? I can buy myself flowers.
Gotta say, before we move on, actually, there's an interesting point on Russo because it's also Ona as well, like Ona Bagio. Like it's
Anna as well,
that
yeah.
the minute that offer came in January for Russo and it got rejected, like I think at that point her head was gone. Like she was like, you know what, I can end the season strongly, but I'm ready to leave. It was just clear that it went so wrong.
If United showed ambition and actually strengthened and invested in the team, she might have stayed because, I mean, they got Champions League, they came second, they were in an FA Cup final.
Yeah.
I mean, it was only bound to go up. So, again, it's just United not running like a proper club. Here we are.
It could have been so much better as well. It could have been.
So much better. All I know is if they touch Elatoon or Katie Zellum, there will be riots.
Bro, I'm ready for a revolution right now. Let's see who's gonna actually start the first match day. So I'm just gonna go ahead and spin the wheel, and I think it's going to be
Shake it up.
Shake it up.
You can't complain this. See,
Shake,
there's no complaint
shake,
system.
shake. The bed, yes, sim, shake.
There's no complaint system that didn't start every single round.
Okay, shake it up.
All right. So shake it up. Let me put that.
What do I get? All right, I go for the 300 question.
Shake it up for 300. Let me put you on your seat. There you go. You got the hot seat for 300. Whoa. Let's go. Other than Carlo Ancelotti and Pep Guardiola, which other two managers have won the Champions League more than 3 times?
Oh,
lovely.
That is
beautiful question.
Wait, too shush. I have ADHD. Sorry.
Yeah.
3. Jose Mourinho.
So it's 150 points per name because it's a 300 question. Okay, go ahead. Yeah.
Hose me down, Mourinho. 1. The other one, 2 managers have won the Europa Champions League more than 3 times. Ancelotti, Guardiola, and then there is freaking fucking brain fart. Guardiola. What did I say? Mourinho.
Your first name is Mourinho, yes.
Mourinho. And then you have bald French guy headbutted Matarata.
Materazzi.
We're gonna need a name.
You know, Zinedine Zidane. You say, what did you say? You call me Zinedine Zidane.
Talk about my sister.
Happy my man. Can I steal it because he actually got it wrong?
No. He didn't. It's 150 points per name. You know. So
there's one other manager. Fun enough, he's forgetting.
So
painfully,
right. I got it right. My man. I got it right.
Reese.
Zidane.
Reese, he's got one right.
He got one. Yeah, Zidane.
One right. Jose Mourinho only has 2. So
2. Okay.
I was thinking of a different manager that used to manage Liverpool, and I'm thinking Bob Paisley, 1977, 1978, 1981.
It is Bob Paisley, but I hadn't opened it up to the house, Reese, so you won't be able to claim those points. But Mick is the only person.
That's criminal behavior.
No, because Kudus knows the answer, and I'm sure Jarvis knows the answer.
We all know it. So I went firing.
He doesn't encroach the microphone, you know.
Yeah, I'm just saying bolt, mate. I'm just going on all in guns blazing.
So shake it up. You're only gonna get 150 points for this. All right.
Damn, I got a Zidane. You know what did you tell me? What?
There we go. It's Zidane and Bob Paisley. That's
okay. At least I got a half. I warm up a little bit.
Yeah, not bad for.
I'm making sure no one else gets points.
Not bad. Okay,
shake
all right.
it up.
So let's go and see who is going next.
I have a feeling these questions are hard. On the next.
BBR.
BBR.
Who is BBR?
I am.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes, because we need Russo
Right.
back in this club.
Which
Yep.
one?
Or go get me the next Sam Kerr.
Let's not go there.
I want 500. Go big or go home.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Let's do my strategy.
For 500
Hey,
points.
don't be a Todd Bowley in the market now. Just don't go.
Who stayed up after being bottom of the table on Christmas Day? Who stayed up this season, is it?
This season, yes.
After being bottom of the table. Oh, Manchester United? No, on Christmas Day. No. Sorry, I was thinking of the first three.
It's all good.
to be fair, you're not exactly wrong there. We were bottom of the league for
Yeah, we
2
were
weeks
bottom of
straight.
the league. Yeah. I'm trying to think. So at Christmas, Arsenal were top of the league. City were.
The best collapse of all time.
Is it?
You can take it to VAR.
VR room, yeah.
To be fair, I have 2 teams in my head. That's why I actually would go VAR
I
on
have
this
2
one.
teams as well, but yeah, I might go to VAR.
Yeah.
Okay.
Liverpool
VAR.
and Chelsea.
VAR. A. Nottingham Forest.
Okay.
Oh.
B. Bournemouth. C. West Ham. D. Wolves.
Wait, give me those options again. So Nottingham Forest,
Bournemouth, West
Bournemouth.
Ham, and Wolves.
That's
think
not
it was
one of those I wasn't thinking about. Good ones there, my man. Good
I
ones.
think I'm gonna go with Bournemouth because I remember they sacked their manager roughly around that time.
The
they've
answer is not Bournemouth.
Since there's no points
Was it-
involved,
was it-
Oh,
I was
I
thinking.
think- I think the answer is not Bournemouth. Let me just double check.
It is Bournemouth, man.
It is not.
It's not.
It is not
What?
Bournemouth.
Ah,
See who I was thinking of. Since he's taken to VAR, there's no point. I was thinking, yeah,
Wolves.
Wolves,
Okay.
Wolves.
because they
Well,
made the
right.
best
Where
appointment.
were Bournemouth at that time? Do you know?
Ooh,
Seven-
Bournemouth.
They were.
They were like 18th, 19th, something like that, and then they just
Yeah.
surged. To be fair, they got Everton got not Everton, sorry, Wolves got the best appointment in that entire pre-season area. Well, the second pre-season with the winter break, like getting Lopetegui was an absolute genius appointment.
Yeah. All right. Caucus.
JJ's time. We all know where Jarvis is going.
All
Caucus
right,
read that
all
one.
right.
He's going straight. He's going Mr. 400. We know.
Come
Look at
on,
his
Ken
face.
Cocker.
Which one
Yeah,
are you going?
I'm going for 400. Come on, let's go.
Okay, hold on.
That's a
Yeah,
cocky. That's a cocky move.
That was funny.
It's going to be one of those streams.
All right, Jarvis. In May, after consecutive away defeats at Brighton and West Ham, Manchester United beat which club 2-0 at Old Trafford?
May
In May.
Yeah.
away defeat. Brighton and West Ham United beat which club 2-0 at Old Trafford? Okay. Who was that? That should be probably easy because it just happened.
Yep.
Um,
See, senor.
I think we had the game against fuck, my brain is like a mush right now.
It's fine. It's fine.
Have more coffee, sir.
Yeah.
2-0. Yeah, I'm trying to. I have a box of battery. So no, what happened? That game was that the game Martial scored the second goal, and
Woo.
I remember the goal scorers, but who was it against, and who scored it first? Maybe it was Bruno and Martial who scored the goals. 2-0 at home. It has to be.
You want to take it too far?
Wolves? Can it be Wolves?
Can I ask a question?
Is that
this,
your wait? Jarvis, you said what?
Wolves.
Wolves your final answer?
Yeah, I'll go for Wolves.
All right. The answer is Wolves. Yes, sir. Yes, that's really cocky. What was your question?
My question was going to be: was this in the league or a cup game?
Yes, it was in the
Yeah,
yeah.
league.
This I should have mentioned at the beginning of the stream. This stream is sort of like a little bit of a review of just how this season went from our Manchester United point of view.
It's okay. It's fun.
I know I didn't tell you guys in advance because I know you guys are Manchester United fans already. You don't need.
But it takes your mind away from all the takeover and all that transfer,
exactly.
blah blah.
Papi, was it Bruno and Martial who scored?
It was Garnacho and Martial. I was surprised. I was like,
Garnacho.
yeah.
Garnacho came off the bench and scored a
Extra
beautiful
points
goal.
for getting Martial, right?
I was gonna give you some mercy points if you chose it. All right. No ties. Let's go. No ties. You are next. All right. So, no ties. Which one are you gonna go with? 200 or 100?
I'll go 200.
Okay. All right. 200 points. Which team put out a starting 11 made up entirely of British players in the Premier League this season?
Oh, I almost would say it's Gareth Southgate, but
Oh, that's
this one is hard. It was a wild card. It's not supposed to be a 200 question, but it's a wild one,
starting 11 of just British players.
no Scottish, no Irish.
British Isles, like British. It includes that, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's not just England. It's the Greater Britain.
I didn't even know there was a team that
Brexit FC. That's a tricky one. Not Wolves for sure. They're like Portuguese FC.
Exactly, not Wolves. That's that talking about nationalism and stuff. It's yes, yes, Jonathan, not Wolves. How is this only 200? Says Brush. I said it. It's a wild card. I know. Reese likes the tough questions anyway.
I do actually. That one's caught me off guard. I'm going to take this one to VAR because, like, when you think about it as well, like, it's a whole contingent of the league as well. Not many of them generally like to go with British players, like as a full 11. So I'm going to take this one to VAR. Actually, I'm going to play this one safe.
Let's take it to VAR. Okay, VAR says option A: Bournemouth. B: Newcastle. C: Crystal Palace. D: Nottingham Forest.
Not all Scottish, but it's true. I mean, there was a fair few others in there. So you said Forest, Bournemouth, Crystal Palace,
and
Newcastle.
Yes. Yeah, by the way, it includes, as I said, Britain includes, like Scotland, Wales,
Northern Ireland, yeah.
Yes, exactly.
To be fair, the funny thing is, right, this sounds like going for logic, but it's not, because obviously Newcastle's 11 pretty much always includes the likes of Joe Linton and Bruno Guimaraes and all that.
Yeah.
Crystal Palace, like, are obsessed with Elise, and rightfully so. He is a baller. I really do rate Elise. I think he's a fantastic player. Yeah. And obviously Edward when he can get a game.
Does it pass through?
No, it does not.
It's Varmic.
So it's between. It's in Bournemouth or
we're playing for England.
I'll go for. You know what? I think it's Bournemouth or Nottingham Forest, but I'm going to go for Bournemouth.
Come on, Reese. No.
The answer is
Forest.
Hold on
to my fur.
I think the answer is Forest. It's not Forest.
Yes,
Forest.
Nottingham Forest.
Interesting.
Yes.
See, I had a feeling I knew it was between one of them.
The team that played against Spurs in August featured 8 players from England and 2 from Wales and 1 from Scotland. So
Wow.
that's
They don't have
how,
many foreign players anyway.
No.
They actually do, because they bought like 20-something players, and I was going to say, isn't what's his name been in
Alaniwi,
goals for them
Navas.
all season? Yeah, Navas been in goals for them nearly all season, but I suppose probably Wayne Hennessy might have been in goals that game. So
Yeah. To be
Yeah.
fair though, like, I knew it was between one of the two anyway, so it was 50-50.
Okay.
But I knew it was never Newcastle or anything like that.
What did the VR
that's a
room
very hard
say?
question.
So okay, now we have for 100 points. Let's see. Wait, whose name is not in here? We've got No Ties, we got BBR, we got Cockers, and we need what's the other
Team.
Reese's team. What was the name again, Reese? I didn't put it in.
My team's there. I'm No Ties bind.
No Ties.
okay.
No Ties, yes. Okay, No
Whose team are
Ties.
we missing?
It's mixed team that's missing.
Oh, all right.
Oh, it's the Cockers that I'm missing. Okay, cool. Yes.
No, Cockers is there.
Cockers, Red Devil, No Ties, BBR, and Shake. There we go.
Shake.
Yeah.
Shake.
Shake. All right. For the extra bonus 100 points, let's see who's going to go for that. And the wheel is going to favor BBR.
All right, let's go. Redemption time.
All right.
Although these questions are hard, so
Yeah. Rob Edwards is Luton club manager. True or false?
funnily enough, I was actually looking at this team to see their players and stuff.
Yeah.
Because there was news coming out that we were going to play them first game of the league, but that didn't materialize. Rob Edwards, that name does sound familiar. Rob Edwards. Obviously it's a true or false, so I don't think I can go to VAR, can I?
No.
I probably wouldn't want to go to VAR anyway. Okay.
Jamie, thank you for that saying.
I ain't saying nothing to you, sir.
Edwards.
Assalamu
Okay,
alaikum.
let's go true. Let's go true.
The answer is true. Yes, Rob Edwards is. So at least you get 100 after match day
On the
one.
board. That's all that matters.
Yes, after match day one,
close.
we have Shake It Up with 150, BBR with 100, Cockers with 400, and No Ties has 0.
Do I get a bonus point for coming up with a rant here?
No.
Yeah,
if the rent is good.
if Glazers sells Manchester United, they should buy Luton.
No, if Glazers sell United, they should go buy Liverpool so they can mess them up as much as they can mess us.
Fits the loot. You know, we're gonna loot.
right. No, but the funny thing about Luton, if we saw the stadium and how the neighborhood is so close to the stadium, it's like you can kick the ball into somebody's roof. And there was a joke that somebody the referee will be running to a neighbor's house to go check the VAR screen because the screens are outside.
the entrance for their stadium is like you're walking into a pub. It's like it's just out there on the street. They're gonna have to either play at someone else's stadium for home games, or they're gonna have to do some massive renovations.
Incredible. Well, let's go ahead and see how match day 2 is going to go. No Ties bind starting this second match day. All right.
Yeah.
No Ties.
So I just want to give a shout out for the VR room. Like we have a lot of people international calling in from Jamaica, America, UK, all around the world, Serbia.
Yes. Please
pick your favorite player and please root for me. Like, you know,
root for them all the way. And shout out to you if you're just joining in. It's a collaborative stream right now between MUFC, Realist TV, and Football Power Hour. And we are just having a Friday therapy. Don't forget to hit the like button. There's 102 people watching at this very moment. So let's go ahead to match day 2 with No Ties bind starting the match day. Which one are you picking?
500.
500.
Oh my God.
Which player made 15 appearances this season, working under 3 different managers, scoring a goal and being sent off, yet he didn't start a single game?
Ooh.
Woof.
Working under 3 different managers. No, he started.
I know the answer.
I think I do as well, but I'm a bit confused.
I see dead people. You got 10. Mouse on fire truck.
I'm gonna go VAR on that one.
All right, let's take it to VAR. Let's see. With VAR, you have option A, Conor Gallagher. Option B, Diego Costa. Option C, Lucas Moura. Option D, James Milner.
Well, it wasn't Milner because he's played under Klopp all season.
Yeah. That's that's a giveaway.
And it wasn't
Oh.
Mitrovic because he got suspended for 8 games.
It wasn't. It wasn't
ahead.
Lucas. It wasn't Lucas Moura because he scored on his last appearance for Tottenham. He scored in his last appearance.
Yeah,
He did, yeah, he did.
And the statement says scoring a goal and being sent off. Yet he didn't start a single game. But anyway, who else?
And you said Conor Gallagher and Conor Cody? No, who was the other one?
I said Diego Costa.
Diego Costa.
Yeah.
Let's see. Lopetegui, some other fool.
I like the way you're approaching the question, though. It's really, really,
Yeah,
yes.
just got pure sense of it. It's like this logic, but it's like, mind you, Chelsea have had more managers than they've had trophies this season. So let's see. 1 more to go. I don't remember Costa scoring.
You have 5 seconds left, brother. We don't have all day.
I don't remember Costa scoring a goal, so I'll go Costa. I don't remember Costa scoring a goal.
So
Why are
okay,
you picking him?
what's your final answer? Diego Costa. I just want to make sure I am clear before we adjudicate. What did you pick?
The thing is, I don't recall Costa scoring a goal. But if he's the right answer, I'm going to kill myself. I'll go Conor Gallagher.
Okay, Conor Gallagher.
Purely because I just don't care. It's 4 players I just don't care about anymore.
Reese, you read the statement, right? I said which player made 15 appearances this season, working under 3 different managers, scoring a goal and being sent off. So he came in as a sub, scored a goal. Okay. And your final answer is?
I'm going Costa.
The answer is
Costa Coffee.
Is there a steal?
No.
I hate that flaming thing.
Lucas Moura.
It is not Diego Costa. It is Lucas
I was
Moura.
gonna steal it. Yeah, he came on, scored a goal, and got sent off as well. Yeah, and 3
He
managers.
got sent off in the same game.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
And I think in the space of like 10 minutes or 15 minutes or something.
So did I get the points for shouting it out first, Lucas Moura?
No, once it goes to VAR, the points cannot
That's
be
interesting.
claimed.
Yeah, but the Devils and the details in the Devils, like
What's
3 different
what's the
first.
criteria for getting the bonus points? Do we just shout it out?
No, you have to let the referee open it up for to the house.
Okay.
It also needs to not be VAR to get bonus points.
Okay. Let's go. Let's see who is going next.
BBR.
Ooh, shake.
All right, shake.
Come on, shake it up.
Oh,
Shake it up,
Which one?
baby, now. Okay, you had it on 400. I'm going bold. Bold is best.
400? Yeah, I heard you right. 400. Shake it up.
Yeah.
Okay. 400 in April. United beat Brighton in a shootout to reach the FA Cup final. Who scored the winning penalty?
Victor Ice Lindelof.
What a beautiful penalty it was.
Victor Ice Lindelof. Yes.
Better than Maguire's
How
penalty.
can I? He's my favorite.
That should be a 200 question.
Yeah, no, well, the sequence of penalty takers. But honestly, yeah, that moment was too beautiful for anybody not to remember. It's in our
yeah,
collection
he's
memory.
just like.
Also, the celebrations by our manager, Ten Hag, and the staff. There's something also iconic
It's
about that.
it's a better penalty than Maguire's penalty for England against Italy. So much better.
Yeah.
Because it's for Man
That,
United.
that was the moment. After that, his value just rose up like that.
An extra
Everyone was
30 mil.
raving. Yeah.
He had the best. Yeah, he finished the season with the best passing completion for a defender. Man, Lindelof.
He's the way he impacted our season is the way Gundogan, even though they play different positions, you come in clutch at the end of the season when the team needs you, and you become a very integral part of the team play.
He doesn't complain, just does his job on the pitch, off the pitch. He's happy out. Very, very good squad player.
Okay, BBR, go. 500.
Okay, 300. That's 500 is gone, so yeah, let's go for 300. Hopefully, easy
300.
question as well.
In August, United were bottom of the Premier League after starting the season with 2 defeats, including a 4-0 loss at which London club?
Bomberclad. Wait. So United were bottom of the league starting the season with 2 defeats, including a 4-0 loss at which London club? It was Brentford.
Me.
It was Brentford.
I had a feeling this was going to come. I literally had a feeling this was going to come on. Because this got me last time as well, which annoyed me.
Yeah, I think it was. I know it's the 2B, so it's Brighton or Brentford. I think we lost to Brentford 4-0, then we lost to Brighton 2-0. If I'm
2-1 because they scored an own goal for us.
2-1. Yeah, so yeah, Brentford.
Brighton.
I remember one of the passes was the De Gea pass to freaking Eriksen, and it was horrible. I'll relive it.
It is Brentford. It is Brentford. The man has a vivid memory. I trust that that's your final answer.
Yeah, it is Brentford. Yeah.
All right.
I remember the 2 Bs I can never forget.
Yo.
And then we went to smash Liverpool.
Was that 300, right?
Yeah, that was 300. So I should be on 400, yeah.
Yeah, you're at 400. And I think Jarvis is the only one that hasn't gone for 200, right?
200.
Which club scored the fewest goals in the division but stayed up?
Oh.
Okay.
This one is tough. It should be a 400 question, though.
Could it be Everton? That's my first thought. Still stayed up. Don't think it's Leeds. No, Leeds. Who went down? It was Leeds and Leicester and Southampton.
Yeah.
So none of those. Scored the fewest goals in the division, but still
stayed up.
Okay.
Defense helped them big time.
We can take it to VAR if you want.
But Newcastle didn't score so many goals. They had a good defense. But I think they scored
the end of
more
the season, they started banging in a lot of goals, though.
They didn't score the fewest goals.
They didn't.
And you have Wolves, maybe. They didn't score many goals. They don't have any strikers.
So they didn't bang in a lot of goals, but they still stayed up.
Shots at Jimenez and Costa.
Exactly.
So for me, it's difficult. I think... is it 400? So I get 200 if it's...
Yes.
No, that's a 200 question.
Exactly.
Okay, I go to
it's 200. So you get 100. Sorry.
No. Okay, then I'll just go for Wolves.
The answer is Wolves. Correct.
Yeah. I mean, they took a lot of Viagra. That's why they stayed up, right?
Stuck with Everton.
To be honest, I don't think I watched any Wolves game this season. They were just meh.
Except ours.
Puppy, you didn't hear what I said, right?
No, I didn't.
I said, they scored the least, but they still stayed up, so they must be on Viagra. Doping.
Oh, no.
Seriously. Somebody check the doping.
Well, okay, let's see for the bonus points. So we got BBR, Caucus, Shake It Up, and no ties. All right, so for the bonus points, who is going to have the bonus 100-point question? It goes to no ties.
Oh, no.
No ties.
It's not going to matter.
Here you go. For 100 points.
I mean,
are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, for 100 points. Oh, let me make sure you're on your seat too.
No ties, meaning full Monty, no ties.
In January, Manchester United won their FA Cup 4th round tie against Reading, who were managed by which former United player?
Oh God.
That would be the Judas who went to Inter Milan and played for Liverpool as well. So I'm going Paul Ince.
All right, he knows him.
Yeah, Paul Ince.
Paul
Yeah.
Ince. You get 100.
He looks one. He was
Who, by
looking
the
one,
way, I thought he was actually doing well, and then he got sacked. But
Right?
He was looking. He was looking one way at the goals going in. He was looking that way at Redden going out.
Bro, it's a crazy story. And the thing about it is, like, he didn't he like
Blackburn
prior
as
to
well.
this prior to that job, he was sort of almost like a pandit, right? He was
Yeah.
Yeah.
he was always on the United stand as well. Like,
Yeah,
regularly.
yeah. Anyway, match day 3. Let's see who is going to start this time around.
Let me
Okay,
start. Give me that 500.
let's see who the wheel is going to favor. And it's going for BBR. He asked for it.
Let's
He
go.
got it.
I probably won't get the question, but at least I take it off the board.
BBR
All right.
footballing gods heard you.
For 500 points. Jamie Carragher did it in 1999. Michael Proctor did it in 03. Jonathan Walters did it in 2013. Who did it this season? Even if you don't know what it is, take it to VAR.
Yeah, I was just going to ask what is it? Jamie Carragher did it in 1999.
That's a great sequence question. Great
That's
sequence
being
question.
Can I answer this question? That's being an absolutely prat on TV as a pundit,
I was
right?
just going to say, yeah, he's being a dickhead. Jimmy Carragher, Michael Proctor, and Jonathan Walters. What they have in common? Jonathan Walters player.
I was going to say, I remember who he played for that time. That's interesting. Okay.
Jonathan Walters, wasn't it? Was it Stoke or something he played for at that time? Yeah.
It was.
Brush is losing their virginity. That's what it means.
Nah, Carragher's still trying.
Jesus Christ, Brush. I thought I was bad mouth.
But
Okay,
you are right, though. Walters
yeah.
played for Stoke in 13.
I get half, isn't it, if I go to VAR?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so
I think
if I
I've
get
got
this
it.
right and nobody gets their questions, I could still win. Yeah, I'll go to VAR because I have no idea what it is.
Okay, all right.
So what is this?
Right. So if on VAR, all right, let me open up the VAR room. Okay, here we go. So here are your options. You have A. Oh no, that's the wrong one. 1 second. Okay, there we go. A. Wood fires.
What?
Wood fires. F A.
The Leicester defender.
FAES.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Wood Fies,
Yes.
not Wood Weghurst.
Is it
Werger.
concede 2 own goals and then get sent off?
Yeah. Him. Doucouré.
Doucouré wasn't in. Okay.
Casemiro.
Okay.
Zinchenko.
Zinchenko.
Yes.
Is that the okay? So it's probably in relation to getting sent off, but I'm trying to think, did they concede own goals as well before they got sent off? I don't think Vice got sent off. So
I do like your logic behind it, though. I do like your logic.
And then for Casemiro, he didn't necessarily get back-to-back red cards, but he did get red cards in a very short space of time. Doucouré also got sent off this season for a very, very stupid challenge. And then who was the last person?
You have Doucouré, Casemiro, Zinchenko, and Fars.
Zinchenko. All Zinchenko did this season was cry, so it's definitely not him. I'm gonna go for Vout Face. I feel it could be him.
It is. Let's see. You're taking it to VAR. You said you're gonna go for Fires, right?
Yeah, Face.
All right, brother. The decision is Yes, sir.
Let's
Yes,
go.
sir. Yes, sir.
Got faith. Yeah, I think it was it
So
scoring
yeah,
two
no, the
goals?
VAR options were gonna throw you off if you. I saw the logic that you were following, and
Yeah,
it is the 2 own goals.
the two own
That's the
goals.
it.
Yeah,
That's the it. It's not virginity. It's the own goal. So
yeah.
yeah.
Good logic behind it though as well.
I think it was Jonathan
Thought it was
Walters
Harry
that made
Maguire
me
as well.
get it.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. All
Yeah.
right. All right. Well, let's
Wicked.
see. Let's see who the
So-
wheel is gonna favor this time around. It has not been
So how many points
favoring.
do I get?
You get half of that. You get
250.
250.
50. Okay. We move. Hopefully nobody gets their questions right.
So
Is this the last round? I thought there was usually 5 rounds.
Oh,
Shake
Nick.
is next. Before I put Shake in, let me make sure
Yeah.
that I update the score sheet and put
Salam alaikum, Habibi.
BBR's 250. So it is.
This is the last round, right?
650.
50.
Yeah.
Okay. I got to go for
Good
400.
400. In March, Man United bounced
Okay,
back after
I'm going strong,
humiliating-
like, you know.
After a humiliating 7-0 defeat at Liverpool with a Europa League victory over which Spanish club?
Oh God, no! Please, after Europa League, which the Spanish club was. Wait a minute. Well, in March, United bounced back from ULA 7. Bounced back from Spanish club. Was it in March?
You're breaking up there. I don't know if it's just me.
Yeah, I didn't hear you.
Sorry.
Why couldn't this have been the 500 question?
This should have been the 500 question.
Yeah.
True that.
Europa League in March.
If he's
We did Barcelona. Hang on, and then we did Real Betis. Then we did Sevilla. So it must be Real Betis. Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah, no,
Yes.
I didn't hear you.
Hello?
Say it again.
Am I there?
Yes,
Yes.
you are
Yeah, I
here.
can hear you now. Yeah.
We had Barcelona, then we had Barcelona, Real Betis, and then we had Sevilla. So in March. So Europa League, Barcelona was earlier, so it's Real Betis.
Is your final answer Real Betis?
Yes.
All right, he confirmed it. It is Real Betis. Oh, Sheikh, you have jumped up to 950.
Shake that thing.
I think mathematically you might have secured it now. The wheel has not been favoring Jarvis at all. I don't wonder if it's going to give him a tie. Oh, no, the wheel. Jarvis, I'm sorry, my friend.
It's okay.
Boo.
They paid the refs. They paid the VAR room.
Right? So all right, let's go for
I'm in the hot
300.
seat. Can I answer the question?
You're not getting the questions, me.
It's for no ties. Sorry, not you. Bully.
That's me.
You know, I know BBR just went. So 300. Let's go. He says. Oh my goodness, the font is so small.
Oh.
I'll read it out for you. In October, Cristiano Ronaldo scored his final Premier League goal for Manchester United in a 2-1 victory against which club?
And it was a very nice goal. Very nice assist.
October. I can barely remember December.
I know.
I'm already out of it anyway, so it makes no difference to me what happens. So I might be a little bit generous here. I might, for a laugh, hand my question over to BBR so we can take it on to Ruby in the final stage.
Ooh.
And since I'm technically out and I can't catch them, I'm going to do that.
We're gonna allow the pass. Yes, do you know the answer?
I do know it, but I'm out, so there's no point. There's no point. I can't catch them. So
Yeah.
Do I know the answer? Is it? I do. Ronaldo's last goal for us was against Everton with a beautiful assist from Casemiro.
it was.
The answer is true. It is Everton, and look at that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And funnily enough, because I've been noticing this all season, Casemiro got bodied, I think, 2 or 3 times by Onana in the midfield in that game as well.
He did.
Yeah.
He did.
Thanks for that, though. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
The comeback might still be on.
So hold on. Let me give him his points before
I'm the good guy.
So
I'm already out,
BBR
so there's no point.
is on 950. It's a tie up there. All right, for 200 points, Jarvis, let's go ahead and just do the honors and do which player scored his first Premier League goal to give Manchester United a last gasp winner at Fulham right before we went to the World Cup.
Viva Garnacho, here we go.
Yes,
Running down the wing, here United sing, Viva Garnacho.
Now, let us see if, oh my goodness. Well, what we're going to do is, because we have a tie
I
for
should
this,
just get it.
it's going to be a split between the two leaders right now, Sheikh and BBR. We're going to take it.
Ooh, equal tie.
Yeah.
I thought I had it. I started singing, "We are the champions."
No.
He's still
Sheikh
frozen
is red,
for me.
BBR is blue. Who is the wheel?
No, make me red. Don't make me red, because I'm Manchester. I don't want to be City. I don't want to do this. How can I win the treble and I'm blue for City? Come on, bro.
Oh no, yeah. Yeah, you're right. Let's take that.
Oh, I'm frozen. I'm frozen.
I think you've made a bad omen.
Let's go.
Now, come on, wheel.
In the
Come on,
wheel
wheel.
and see.
Can you hear me? I'm frozen.
Come on, wheel. Come on, wheel. Come on, wheel. Let's go. Yeah, you're frozen.
I don't
Come on. It's written in the
know
stars.
why I'm frozen.
You're frozen, Mick. But we can promise you there was no injustice while you were frozen. All right.
I've made this more exciting. See, you can all thank me for this.
Right. Thank you, Reese. Let's see, for 100 points. Oh my goodness.
Come on. Please don't be a
True or
500
false?
question.
I'm a strawberry. People want to bite. I'm a strawberry. People want to bite. Is this the words uttered by Ronaldo during a Piers Morgan interview? True or false?
See, if this was
Boom, 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 boom. I want you in my room.
I do remember him saying something like this, because he was describing how United just use him for merchandise and PR and stuff. I'm going to say, see, this guy said a lot of things in his interview. Said he was a black sheep and this, that, and the other. I'm going to say true, because it does sound like something Ronaldo would say. I don't know why. I don't know if it's strawberry he used, but I do know that he did mention something about people wanting to bite him and how he's huge and has millions of followers and this, that, and the other. So I am going to say true. Come on, to plus the title. Come on.
I think the
last minute penalty. Ronaldo steps up.
True.
Let's go. Come on.
Damn.
Let's go.
By a narrow victory, ladies and gentlemen, we have our first treble winner. Let's give him the props that he deserves. Big up, bro. Big up. Yo.
Big thank you to Reese.
Also, yes.
Without Reese, this wouldn't have been made possible. So thanks, Arsenal. See you next season.
Yo.
I think it was Luis Suarez who said it, wasn't it?
It was an off day with a generosity on the side, so I'll do it like that.
Yeah, so appreciate that.
I want to just say shout out to everybody that made this game really interesting. Let's do a quick debrief in a moment. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so. We will be back in a very, very, very short time. 10 seconds.
Bruno Fernandes!
Well, we're back. We're concluding the stream, but I want to just say, guys, this was so much fun, man. This was so much fun. I really, really enjoyed it. And shout out to to everybody that participated in the comments all the way from I didn't read out so many comments, but I really, really appreciate you just taking the time to just stay with the game and be engaged with us. Hello from Vancouver, says Ambi. Shout out to you, Ambi.
I just also want to shout out something earlier because Lisa became a member at MUC Realist TV earlier. Yes. Lisa Jensen Olsen. So just want to shout it out. I'm frozen like that movie, but you can still hear my voice. So thank you, Lisa. Thank you for the community. Thank you for everyone for tuning in. I think I was unfairly done because it should have been a knockout question. I didn't get the chance to challenge. Damn it.
Last game of the season, you think you've won the league, and you just hear Aguero.
Oh no, Aguero!
No. We do like a Jurgen Klopp. We do like a Jurgen Klopp. Book the hotel. Where's the final?
We're going.
Just seen as well. Actually, confirmed 40 minutes ago by L'Equipe. Nagelsmann to PSG is off. He's turned them down.
Yeah, I think that.
Wow. Before we talk about that real quick, I know Jarvis has to leave very soon, so I want to just I just want to just say the door is open. This is just like a quick 5 minutes, just debrief, and then I want to also end the stream. But what Reese, what did you say just happened?
Nagelsmann has turned down PSG.
He wants to stay unemployed or what? What's
no, but apparently, PSG is offloading a lot of assets at the moment. Like they're offloading Mbappe, they're offloading Neymar, Ronaldo. No, not Ronaldo, Messi. It's an indication that they are going decline. They're delisting I don't know. Maybe they're selling it.
They're doing a report.
I think
more French players.
I think it's a smart move from him because if I'm looking at the managerial world right now, I think maybe Pep might have maybe another year, 2 years left. Kyle Walker's going, Gundo's going, Bernardo Silva's going, the assistant manager's gone. They've won the treble. Is he realistically going to rebuild City? Probably not. So I could see maybe Nagelsmann, taking that trip over and being the next Man City manager. It'd be a very smart move.
I really like Nagelsmann. He's a quality manager, but he's doing the right thing. He's doing the right thing, not taking a job.
Yeah.
I mean, apparently he got fired when he was on a ski trip, right? He was in a little bit of on vacation with his family, and then he got told, no, we're going to go a different direction. So
like Bayern fired him for personal reasons, nothing to do with football, and I think it was a big stupid move because after the season, then the misses, and then after the season, the entire board were let go as well. So I mean, it was just so stupid, but yeah.
Yeah,
I think
Oliver Kahn, you have blood on your hands.
I think if he's smart, he waits for a job in Italy because the one thing he is good at, he's a good attacking manager, but he needs to work on his defensive side of his game. I'm a big fan of Nagelsmann. I want him just to improve the defensive side of his game. I'd rather he holds out for an Italian job.
Maybe the Napoli manager. I mean, that position is available.
It's Rudy Garcia.
Also. Okay. Yeah. And Spalletti is also another coach that's around. That's a top quality coach, and I think he's on sabbatical for a year. He said he wanted to take a break or something like that.
Yeah.
Coincidence is 1 year because I think he gets the Milan job next year. Pioli sacked next summer.
Wow. Yeah, man.
I said on a podcast, Spalletti would get sacked back in January. He would get sacked at the end of the season, and he got sacked. So I'm like. Oh, I can see him getting the Milan job personally.
Yeah, man. We'll see what happens with that. Anyway, the main thing is also I'm just more kind of looking at a little bit at the Premier League and being like, well, why are we not looking at the players that we've been performing on the world stage? That we've had like lots of Italian teams take go to the final, and why are we not scouting the likes of Barella linked with other teams and not us? Like what
It's so funny you mentioned Barella because during the season, I think it was around January.
Yeah.
If anyone sees me on Twitter, Football Power, where we're always in the Twitter
Yeah.
spaces, and I was mentioning Barella, and I said, this is literally it's plug and play. You take out Eriksen, you put in Barella. It's perfect. It's a faster, younger, more energetic Eriksen. I think I mentioned it the last stream I was on as well. But people were telling me that Barella is never going to leave Inter, that he's never going to leave Italy, this, that, and the other, and they shut down the idea. And now Newcastle are going for him, and I mean, money talks. They're in the Champions League. They have a chance of challenging for top four again next season. I don't see a reason why he wouldn't move out of Italy. Barella is a signing we should and definitely could have gone for, especially for what 50 million, and we're linked with Bumbleclap Mountain Mason Mount for 80 something million. Like,
Barella is nowhere near 50 million. It's more like 100. But
100 million.
I have always heard that Barella is untouchable. Inter won't sell him. So
well,
for me,
it's cheaper. It's cheaper with
talk.
Italian pasta than rice.
But Inter, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but Inter are in need of money right now, and it was the same thing they did when they needed money. They sold Lukaku for 100 million. So if someone came out and offered 100 million for Barella, I think they'd take it.
Yeah, maybe 100, but not 50.
Yeah.
Well, Barella is a class player.
Very, very good player. Always rated him and Verratti. Verratti would be another person I'd love to bring into our midfield, maybe as a backup for Casemiro, but who knows? If PSG want to let him go, I'll definitely take him, or Joshua Kimmich. These are the types of players that can take us to the next level, not Mason Mount and Adrian Rabiot.
They're in such serious debt, and it's nearly €1 billion.
You have no faith in Marathon Mount. I kind of honestly, I might be in the minority about. I don't want him at all as a priority signing. But if we end up with him, it may be one of those things where Ten Hag can polish him. Ten Hag, we have to allow Ten Hag an opportunity to develop some players that are like very good to top class, and he's able to do that. So why are we not?
For me, the only way I would accept Mount is if we got Mount and maybe we got Caicedo or we got Lavia. So then I know that we're not entrusting our midfield to just Mount. We do have another option. We do have another runner, ball carrier, passer of the ball. But if it's just Mount, it's going to be like every other person we bring in. When we brought in Fred, we brought in Lingard, Eriksen, they're going to get lost in that midfield. And then we're going to be blaming Mount, and then the English press are going to come in, and it's Maguire all over again.
The thing with Mount, he needs to be strong mentally if it comes to United, because the fans, he would have to fight for the love of the fans, because no one wants it. So if he does one error in the first game, everybody will go full Maguire on him, and that will be.
He's used it. He's used it. He's been getting abused of Chelsea fans for years.
Yeah, but I think as well, though, maybe it's just me, but as a United fan, I want a player that I can say this is our own. For me, Mount is always going to be a Chelsea player. He's always going to be an academy player. He could win 20 trophies for us, play for us for 20 years. He's always going to be a Chelsea player for me. Same reason I don't want Kane. Same reason I don't want Declan Rice. We need something that is ours. We see Garnacho, we're happy. Even Ahmad, we know that that's our boy. These are our players. Mason Mount is always going to belong to somebody else, in my opinion, anyway.
That's a fair look on it.
Anyway, guys, I just want to say one more time that today was really special. I want to continue the stream, but we should end it right here on this high and say one more time. It's been really, really special today. Shout out to everybody that participated, and a special shout out to the triple champion Kudus. Man, you're doing smashing records right now. It's
I'm going for the quadruple next.
Stop it! It's just too much winning, brother. Thank you so much.
I got to investigate the brown paper envelope, man. Come on.
Don't worry about it.
It's called sports washing.
If you're not backed by oil,
115 allegation charges launched by me right now.
As long as I think the transfer has gone through.
Transaction.
Deadline's over.
Guys, sorry for being frozen. I need to restart my computer and going on to another stream, basically. To United Therapy Army. But big up for all of you. Big up. Smash the like and subscribe to Papi's channel as well. You know where to find you, Papi, right?
Yes, they know.
There's
Football
only
Power
one.
Hour is the channel. There's 616 of you guys watching right now. Make sure you hit the like
Go,
button.
guys.
Check out, subscribe to Football Power Hour if you haven't done so. If you're watching from Football Power Hour, 5 of you go subscribe to NEFC Realist TV.
And I always say it's not happy hour, it's pappy hour.
Hey, we'll end it right there, brother. Peace out. We'll see you guys next time.